friends, it's Mrs. Summersmith here. Today we're going to do a math activity, one on symmetry. It's a big fancy word, but I'll give you a hint on how to remember how to do symmetry when you're doing activities. I want you to think of a butterfly or a moth and think of the beautiful designs that their wings have. And when you look at them, it looks like they've started here and they've flipped themselves over so that they match on the other side. They're like a mirror image. Just like when you're playing with a mirror, or if you're playing with something shiny, you can do a symmetry activity as well. So I'm going to show you how to do an activity using loose parts. So these are just things that you collect around the house, and you get to see what I used in a minute. So get creative, and it can be anything. It can be things that you've recycled, like pop tops or plastic tops from water bottles, or it could be little toys and things around the home. At the end of the video, I'll give you a couple more activities on ways to practice your symmetry. Let's take a look. Okay, friends, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little activity on symmetry. So what I did is I went around my house, and I'm going to do this one using what we call loose parts. So they're just bits and bobs that you might have around the home, and we're going to use these to make a design that has symmetry. So I've got some Lego, we've got Linky cubes at my house, and I've got these little characters, and I even found some of my hair scrunchies. So I tried to keep everything the same in terms of color. So what do we need in order to do a symmetrical art piece? So we're going to need to put a line down. You can do this on paper. I'm just going to use a piece of string on my table. And what we want to do is when we're setting these out, we want to make sure that one side is the mirror image. So in this case, I want my little piggies to be facing each other. I don't want them to be in a little lineup because this doesn't match like a butterfly's wing. So I'm going to turn this here so they're matching, and then I might take these funny looking Lego and I'm going to put them up above. And again, I want them to match. I don't want them to, that this isn't symmetrical. We want to make it look like this was taken and it flipped over and it came over here and it matched in the same shape. So I'm going to put that there. Then we get some of my scrunchies and we're going to put them behind our piggies. And I got some little sheep, so we'll have our little sheep maybe pretending to eat out of the Lego over here. And we'll get some Linky cubes, and even how you set your Linky cubes. So in this case, I have them looking like squares, but if I turn them, I also could use them like diamonds. And then I can maybe do another one so that they match up like this. And let's bring in some more Lego. Let's put another Lego piece up here. And maybe some more of our cute little scrunchies. I'm going to tuck them right up in so we can get them in the screen. And then maybe we've got our cute little horsies. There we go. We have a symmetrical piece of art. So it looks like I've taken this and I've flipped it over just like, whoop, my line's trying to move on me, just like a butterfly's wings like to match. So this is a loose part activity, but you could do it in many other ways. And I'm going to show those to you in just a moment. So hold tight. I love loose parts. There's lots of things we can do with them. So I hope you guys will get creative. And if you use loose parts too, make sure to take a picture and upload it to FreshGrade. We really truly love seeing all the work you're doing at home right now, friends. Other ways, if you're not into collecting a bunch of loose parts from around the house, try doing a drawing. Fold a paper in half and use one half to do a drawing, and then see if you can make it match on the other side. You can do it with painting, where you fold a paper in half and you put paint on one side and then you fold it up like a card and open it up to see a beautiful symmetrical design on the other half. You can cut out shapes with construction paper or things that you find around the house that you normally use for your crafting. And you can design one side on the piece of paper and then try and make the same side with shapes on the other. We really want to see all the amazing things you're up to. So if you decide to try a symmetrical activity or some symmetry art, please share it with us on FreshGrade. Miss you all, friends. See you soon.